All right, so finishing off the commitment. Actually, it's not finishing the commitment just yet because we will have to do a post-game video for the Miami game. And then the torture will be over. But staying committed, I said I was going to stay committed with these fucking weekly videos. It's been really tough. But thank God you have the whole Darnold story and the whole Darnold storyline this year. Well, really, towards the end of the year, that's when I started really talking about him weeks ago. Go look at my videos. I started talking about him weeks ago. But we have a prediction video to do here, right? Miami, I believe Miami's coming to the Jets, right? It doesn't matter. Really, I think Miami is still alive for the playoffs, if I'm not mistaken. So they will be playing hard. And as far as the Jets go, I mean, seriously, who the fuck cares at this point? I mean, you just want them to lose at this point. Just keep a good draft pick intact and don't fuck it up, by drafting a quarterback. I spoke about this in length in the Buffalo postgame video, but the whole delusion or fantasy or hope, which is what I used to have with the Darnold situation, I think is no more at this point. I think it's virtually impossible to conceive the Vikings letting this guy walk at this point after this season, after what that guy has done with the Vikings this year. I just don't see the Vikings letting him go anywhere. So that kind of leaves us with, an outside possibility of maybe J.J. McCarthy, because they're not going to keep Darnold and McCarthy. So I would, if I'm the Jets, I would jump on McCarthy if and when the Vikings, make him available or let him go or whatever, because they're not going to keep them both. So, we'll see. We'll see what happens. There's just no way I see Darnold being available, testing the market, whatever you want to fucking say. And a lot of people are saying, why would you want to go back to the Jets? Well, listen, if, and it's a big if he becomes available and he can test the market and he is a free agent or whatever the situation is, he's also got to want to come back to the Jets. Let's be real about it. But listen, it's his original team. And if he tests the market and the Jets really ante up and throw a massive contract at him, okay, money will talk. So, and even if he's on the fence with, the idea or possibility of coming back to the Jets, if he's available, the money will do the rest. The money will talk. But listen, that is, at this point, like I said, it's complete delusion at this point, because how the fuck do you let him go if you're the Vikings? I don't see it happening. So we got to do a prediction, right? What do you want me to predict here? A win? No, I'm not going to fucking predict a win, because they can't win. This team can't fucking beat anybody, and I don't want them to beat anybody. Just keep the draft pick intact and pick wisely. A blue chip player, preferably on defense. You want to pick a quarterback? Pick a quarterback like in the 3rd or 4th round. Pick a blue chip player. They're going to have a high pick, it looks like. Their draft position improved. They were like number 9, I think, last week, and they jumped back down to like number 5. So if they continue to lose, and if they lose this last game with Miami, they should have a pretty good draft pick. So just pick wisely, please. Don't pick a quarterback. That's all I'm saying here. Do not pick Sanders. I don't want that fucking circus. Even, listen, the Jets and the Jet organization is already a fucking circus. We don't need to combine another circus with what's going on already. So just keep that fucking shit away from the Jets. Keep the Sanders. That whole situation is a circus. I'm telling you, that is going to fucking disrupt any team that drafts that kid, because you have the whole Dion factor involved with that. So just please keep that away from the Jets. The Jets are fucked up enough, man. We do not need the Sanders circus coming to town. Please, don't do it. Like I said, don't even draft a quarterback. Go after McCarthy. Because, like I said, I think Darnold is a done deal in Minnesota. I don't think he's going anywhere. And look, I played this. In case you didn't watch the Buffalo post-game video, I played this little clip right here. I'll play it again right here. Does it look like Darnold is going anywhere? Does it look like this guy is leaving Minnesota? I really don't think so. And like I said, good for him. I'm actually really happy for the guy. Seriously, I'm happy for Darnold. He deserves, everything that's going on right now. And he deserves a large contract, and that's exactly what he's going to get. He's going to get paid big, man. And he deserves it. He had an unbelievable season this year. 14-2, man. 14-2. And still going. Number one seed is in their grasp. It is actually, they control the destiny for the number one seed now. It's amazing what this guy has done this year. And listen, in my opinion, this guy deserves to be the MVP this year. And if he doesn't get it, you got to wonder what the fuck's up with the voting. Because Barkley is having a beast season. But you think the Vikings would be where they are right now without Darnold? I mean, MVP, most valuable player to their team. You think, are you going to fucking tell me that there is somebody else out there that is a more valuable player to their team than Darnold is to the Vikings this year? No fucking way, man. So if he doesn't get it, I'm going to question the voting structure for MVP. Let's just put it that way. So I think that's it. I think we're good here, right? I already said the prediction is going to be a loss, right? It should be anyway, but that's my prediction. So listen, have a great New Year, and have a safe New Year's, and we'll just see where this all continues to go with Darnold. And as far as the Jets go, we'll have to keep an eye on who is going to become the coach, the GM, all that shit, which I honestly don't even give a shit about right now. I'm more interested in the playoffs rolling around, because that's when I think I'll actually start to be able to enjoy football again this year. It's been that bad of a season with the Jets. And that's it. All right.